long day ahead of me.
She wants to talk.
Once I
To
get
Phoenix
that meeting,
immediately.
I have to get the med room ready.
Yep.
And so, I'm going to be here to make sure. Well,
That makes sense.
good to see you.
Yo. What's up? What are we doing?
Look who's back.
Madam?
Oh,
Yeah.
is there a
Get
reason?
out of her way,
No.
Seth. Oh.
Wash yourself off first.
He ain't telling. Oh. I guess he is incapable of saving us.
Yeah, I was moving out of the way for Cairo.
Cairo. Are you...
What?
Do you know where you are right now?
Met the Hollow.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember getting here? Okay. Okay. Where are you heading right now?
I'm not sure anymore. Maybe
Do you have a change of clothes in your room?
I do. I would
Go
like.
get them.
I would like to probably do that.
Am I allowed to follow you?
No one ever cleaned my wall, did they? Out of character.
I don't believe they did.
Yeah, okay. That's still there. Okay.
As I stated before, I would like to have a conversation with you about all of this.
I'll try my best.
Prefer being in a room with less blood.
Yeah,
I hope you're good at cleaning, Cairo.
I'm very good at it. Got a lot of practice.
We can requisition the security room if you're comfortable.
Okay.
Okay, where to start? How often have these episodes been for you?
If any of you
I don't know.
need or request chase, I am in the office.
You don't know?
They happen in bursts. From what I can tell, usually every so often, sometimes after missions, it starts happening for a week or two, and then it fades away.
Hmm.
Normally isn't this bad. I think it's only been like this once before, but I don't remember it very
When
well,
was that?
obviously. I'm not sure. Month ago or so.
So they getting worse recently?
This time they've been worse. It's hard to say.
Text will go out to Muerte and Cannon to report to the meeting room.
Can you repeat that?
It's hard to say. It's a lot of fog and images, people overlapping. I'm not entirely sure.
Any of you need chase? I am in the office, and I am available now.
You wanna take a seat?
Nobody fucks with you.
Okay. I can.
I'm just saying I would be more comfortable. I don't want to stay uncomfortable.
Right. We don't know a lot about what's happening.
We?
Gary noticed these symptoms some time ago. He had me go through therapy with our therapist at the heart. I terrified him a bit, apparently. I don't remember many of our sessions.
I assume that it did not work very well, though.
I'm not sure what we gained out of it. The diagnostic? No, the diagnosis wasn't shared with me. It was shared with my physician, which was, Cowboy. So he has all the information about my condition, whatever's happening, whatever the therapist could figure out from our conversations.
You said that it blends past and present for you. What does that mean?
Like, I am here, but I'm also somewhere else. I pick up a bottle of pills and I'm holding them, but I'm also holding I don't know, a femur, a bicep, a skull. It changes. It's like remembering the sensations throughout the entirety of my life. I've experienced them. Like being in a room, sitting on a chair like this, facing in this direction. I've done it more than once in my life, and I'm experiencing it all the times I've done it before and now, and it makes everything clouded, foggy, hard to think. I'm remembering what was said, done, the feelings, the sensations, but I'm trying to focus on what's now and trying to make sure I don't mistake now and then for then and now.
Do you typically go to the cult when this happens?
No. I've been going to the cult for other reasons for a while. It's sometimes I kind of just move on autopilot. The fog and the cloud makes it hard to tell what I'm doing, and I just move through motions that I remember, that I memorized. Things and ideas that I was trying to do. Like, I don't know where I came in from today, but I walked from wherever toward my room until you snapped me out of it. I was moving on instinct, something I'm used to doing. And then I don't remember why I started it or how long I'd been doing it. I'd already made plans to go back to the cult to do something before, and then I went into autopilot. So I went.
I saw. I followed your phone. One of the techies tracked it for me. I had a small team come along with me. And I came to see you preaching to the cultists on the street, deep in tiger territory, above the heart.
It's something I'd been doing for a while. I've been trying to condition them to oppose the tigers. To leave whispers and civilians and the like alone so that they weren't a threat to us but stayed a threat to tigers, to our enemies. It was...
Have you spoken to anyone about this? Wrench, Chase?
I informed Wrench and Chase that this is something I had been doing. We had a meeting months ago about what everyone in their departments was doing project-wise, and I made sure they were informed. It was during that meeting that we got told by ISB to attack the zones north of the heart to help draw Frank's forces away from Club Q so that they could take him down. I informed everyone there at the time that I had been mobilizing the cult in the north. At the time, I hadn't specified them to avoid civilians or our people. It was just making them take action in tiger-controlled areas. Tigers were the main brunt of the casualties, but as I started making them be active, I noticed that they weren't very careful, so I started refocusing my efforts to make sure people wouldn't get hurt, people that I didn't intend to get hurt. They're aware that I've been doing this.
I worry about these sorts of things. You going over there, but you losing yourself. This. Because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I can trust you. I don't know if I can trust them.
I'm not asking you to trust them yet. They still need a lot of work. It's something only I can do.
And what happens if something happens to you while you're doing all of this? If it gets violent?
I have to hope that Tempest will keep me safe if I suddenly am rejected. Safe enough until I can get to the heart.
Was that one of the priests or whatever?
Tempest is the priestess. She's in charge of the group of cultists I've been visiting. She's my sister. She's close. She's close to being enlightened. Like I am. Like you are. On the truth of our faith. She's willing to it, but
I don't know about any of this shit, Cairo. I get what you're trying to do. I do. I should understand better than most here. But I have seen what they can do to people. I've seen what you were.
I know.
I don't want anything like that to happen here. Not to anyone here, not to you, to me. Not to any of our whisperers.
That's why I'm working so hard to make them understand. As they are, they're self-destructive. They don't even understand the value of each other's lives. How am I going to make them understand to keep their family safe? I need to make it so that they understand that they value each other. Once that happens, I'll be able to pacify them. They're misguided, afraid. A great shadow looms in their minds that forces them to think, act, and feel the way they've been told to. But it's wrong. It's an ideal born of pessimism and malice and hate. And it's a corruption of what they should be. And when they can realize that, they won't be hurting people. They'll be helping them. They'll be trying to make sure everyone has open opportunities for life, for freedom, to experience the full breadth of their mortal existence as we're supposed to. Not trapping them in cages or strapping them to tables. There's more to life than pain and suffering. The Whisperers helped to show me that. Every single one of them. I need to help to show them that. So that they can stop being the monsters that they were made to be. Just like I stopped being the monster I was made to be. I don't know if I'm Cairo or Nile anymore. These mixed, matched existences, who I was before and who I've become now, trying to catalog them into different folders has just made it harder to keep them separate. At some point, the distinction between them may go away, and I'll become something new. It's sort of a prophecy. Before I named Zarafel, when he was still lost, when he was still forgotten, when all that was left of his tethers to this world were my fleeting faith, he showed me. He showed me a vision. It broke me. I couldn't be Cairo in that world, and yet when I gave up on it and became who I was before, nothing worked, nothing was right, everything was misplaced, mismanaged. The rules were different, and it didn't. He showed me that I can't be one or the other a long time ago, and helped me realize a new path. Eventually, I think that's going to be what I'll become. The amalgamation of both my past and my present. Not shunning either, not hiding from either, but making sure that both exist. And that I can keep
You will
everyone
both
safe.
hear the door unlock. Oh, I didn't know you were doing that now. I just need to grab something real quick.
Sure. It is not my place to deny you that. I will say that I wish it were different. But I understand your reason. I would like for you to at least tell me what's going on from now on. You don't need to give me a 50-page essay just want to be in the know when you're going out and doing all of this.
Okay.
When you feel an episode coming on, if you can feel that.
I'll try my best to warn you if something happens. If I find myself back in my head, I notice I'm not where I'm supposed to be, I'll make sure to tell you.
So, last call with Chase. If you need to talk to him, I am up here. Give you about 5-ish minutes. I gotta go do some other scenes and stuff. So.
I have been given permission by Wrench to accompany you when appropriate. I do not believe that now is the time, with the way you have described the state of things, that they are, in a word, untamed or wild.
I don't think you would be in danger. But I also think it would be better when I am right in here. When I'm not having my episodes. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll be back to normal eventually. And by then, I'll be better able to make sure no one questions your existence there. If any of them see you as something that you're not, I can correct them when I'm in a better state of mind.
Let's hope. It is something on the table for you.
I'm more than happy to have you be there. You are
Message to Wrench. Carlos and Merte are in the main hall.
You are the closest I have to a fellow priestess in the true faith right now.
Well, I'm glad you think so highly of me. Unless this is the best out of the worst.
Well, I mean, you're closer to being a priestess of the true faith than Tempest. She's a priestess of the false faith, so... I'd say you're doing very good. Both spiritually and here.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna be up here.
Are you leaving?
Everything's just getting very foggy.
If you need it, you can have someone accompany you.
I think other people wanted to speak to me today. I remember getting messages.
Well, you did leave a very big mess behind you.
Yeah, I'm going to need to destroy that at some point. It's not a good symbol to have around.
Is it symbolic for anything?
It's an eye.
Mm-hmm.
Cairo,
Oh, yeah?
I need to talk to you.
Oh. Okay.
Could be now or later. It's up to you.
I'm not doing anything right now but walking to a different conversation, so...
Well, this is probably going to be a long conversation.
Oh, well that's probably gonna also be a long conversation, so... You... How do I take this?
Now or later, that's all I need to know.
We can do it now.
Alright. Is there a place you would like to talk?
For the two of you? Cairo.
If I say yes, will you leave me alone with them?
Consider it.
Yes.
If you're comfortable with it, Cairo.
Okay.
Oh, I can't believe it. You didn't even notice me.
Call out to me.
I'm not very quiet.
Very
I'll
stealthy.
be middle bitch.
We can multitask with the conversation. I have something I need to do.
Drag was very sneaky too.
You will see on that wall a large eye made of dried blood. I need to get rid of that so we can talk right now.
I asked Chase if he would be willing to let me set up a team, one specialized in dealing with your
Old family?
What's the word I'm looking for? Sure, we'll go with that one.
That's a good idea. Limit the amount of people exposed to them. I don't want them to torment the entire hollow. I need a step stool. How did I reach up there?
Chase has given me the go-ahead, just so long as I worked with you on it.
Perfect.
For you, maybe.
I plan to ask Tempest if they know the location that Xavier has been in, where he's been operating, where his flock is. The moment I find out, I'll tell you where to go. Zones, general locations. I don't plan to save Xavier.
Good.
His flock and himself are expendable in the end.
A lot of people are expendable.
That's wrong to say. I shouldn't have said that. The undeniable fact is, if we want to get rid of the High Priest, the cult needs to be weakened. I'm doing my part to make it weaker, but my way is slow. The moment I know where Xavier's people are, your team can move. Start getting rid of them. It'll be a lot faster. Help us make the High
I want to be
Priest alone.
clear, Cairo. I'm not putting a team together just to specifically kill Xavier.
You're right. Your team is getting put together to eradicate the cult.
Exactly.
Do you know how many different faiths in the world have died over human history?
Too many to count?
Precisely. How many living faiths nowadays were the offspring of those dying faiths trying to hold on? I don't need to kill every last cultist to get rid of them. I need to kill the High Priest so that he can stop feeding them lies. So that they can be what they were supposed to be, and not what he made them. To kill off a faith, to kill off an idea is difficult. But to change it, to change the minds of everyone who believes in it, I'm going to be giving myself a time limit by supporting your team, by giving them people, because the moment you run out of Xavier's flock, you take him down, I don't expect you to stop. So in the time it takes you to very quickly kill off every last one of them, I have to very slowly convince the others that my way is correct. I think I'm giving myself a losing battle.
I think I agree with you.
Your team can obviously spend time searching as well. The zones north of the heart, at least that quadrant of the district, Xavier isn't there. A different group of the cult that I've been educating properly has been operating in that area. Given that they already are slowly weakening the cult by no longer believing in what the High Priest tells them, killing them off isn't going to make the cult weaker. It's going to reduce our allies.
You think it's a good idea telling me this?
I think that if I didn't tell you and you found out on your own, it would have been worse.
I've always had my suspicions.
The cultists that we saw when Yumi, Ven, and Onslaught saved our researchers, they belonged to that group of cultists. That's why I was able to command them why they didn't attack you all. I suggest the southern zones. I don't know anything about what's happening down there. It's possible that Xavier is mobilizing down in that section. And whenever you have your team fully assembled, I want to brief them on what they're getting into.
If you'll be around tonight, I'll have a good chunk of them.
I'll try and be around.
Anyone you don't want involved?
Everyone. I don't want anyone to have to experience what you're going to be going into. Your team will literally
It's too
be...
late for that.
Your team will literally be marching into hell to kill the demons that torment people.
Believe me, I'm aware.
I don't have any restrictions on your team composition. Take anyone you feel, anyone you're willing to expose to that.
Here's some info that will buy you time, or maybe help. I do not give a rat's ass when it comes to the lives of the cultists. I don't want that to be misconstrued for a second. However, if you can show me that this group that you're trying to branch away from them isn't going to be
Message
crazy
from Carlos to
lunatics
all Mechis. Report at the mech bay.
ripping people apart, trying to inflict as much pain as possible when they're fighting. That'll change my mind.
The only update I can give you on that is that they're at least targeted lunatics who are attacking tigers and no one else.
Lunatics are still lunatics, tigers are still people.
Yeah. We're working on it.
Unless you have any more questions, I think that's all I got.
That's fine. We're
I
good.
have to repeat that.
What? No,
But you're gonna have to repeat that.
we're fine. Oh, that was cutting it close. Okay. Fuck. I missed my chance to yell at. Jeez.
the fuck was that?
Oh, that was my brother. Don't worry about it.
Brother sounded like a chicken clucking.
Yeah.
Man, if I was gonna move before nightfall, I feel like I just drank a lot of fucking water.
Into the what do you call
Yeah, there's a lot going on. We've had like 3 council of 9 members like just walk in.
the forefront of fighting when they don't need to.
Who's the other two? I saw
This is a
pretty good
four.
squad. I have to say, man.
No, we have 3. It was
Yeah.
Nadia, and then one just walked out.
Turn the radio on.
It's
like anyone on the off chance needs to talk to me. I'm
I don't believe you and me have the same views on this.
We don't, and I'm okay with that. More premise of how shit happened.
And continue. Why don't I give them the display down here? I could project it, and then you'd all see how much time is left. Hold on. About 2:45 or something. Yeah.
Ma'am.
Hmm. You needed to speak to me.
Yeah. You said I would be added to the list of people getting answers.
Yes. Well, I'm working through the list. Ask.
What the fuck is this?
This is the last chance serum. A mysterious, miraculous super drug that last time the Whisperers had and used it, it brought someone back from the dead, regenerating them perfectly to peak, if not better than peak, human condition.
Side effects. Other than hunger.
1 minute.
From what I was informed of from it when it was used last, nothing. It is a perfect cure. This I wasn't expecting.
Well, that's one. And now they're feeling constant hunger.
I see.
How long have we had this?
A little over 2 years ago, we attacked a tiger convoy. It was broken up into 4 groups. We succeeded in securing 3 of their loot crate containers. Within one of them was the last chance serum.
Get up.
my nose. Good job.
Why now?
Because
That's rude and
All
harsh.
right,
as
we're
that
gonna start
sounds.
getting ready for missions. I know it's a little short, but we got some big ones today. So start making your way out to spawn and getting cards down.
Chase asked me to use it now. because before no one pressured me into
Doing
using
you,
it.
good luck. Go for it.
I don't know how Chase found out I had it. I haven't asked him yet.
Looks like I'll also be asking a question. Do you have any questions?
You got this.
I was mostly just curious of what I
Did you?
expected to happen, but that's about it. Then I got nothing to ask.
Both you sit right here. Or on the bench. Bench looks much better, actually.
Bench, great.
I'll have to have my conversation with you another time, Phoenix. Live up to the name now, I suppose, but
That's a little funny.
I have expectations for
Yeah,
you.
no.
You do owe me your life. We'll talk about that situation another time.
Yes, ma'am.
Bruising. Minor cuts from the punches. Nothing a few band-aids won't fix.
And
I have a wall.
can't believe you buttered your life away. Crazy.
You know,
Can't believe you buttered your life away. Crazy.
We did.
Oh.
Red
The
eye.
portal is open for the first mission. The first mission is going to be the PD one, so if you are a PD character, please stay here. Everybody else pile on in.
Big hug. I leave.
Huh? What you say?
I didn't know you were here.
Portal is open and spawn. First mission is PD, so PD characters stay in the lobby. Everybody else hop on through.
I'll be around later, maybe.
And off the move up call?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think I will.
Let's go to supporting comms, yeah.
If you ain't got an active PD character, please move up to supporting comms 1.
I'm assuming
I
I
got
don't
an
count.
active PD guy. Officer shits a lot.
This is Python. Any available medical, please prep the med bay. We have injured coming in through the backyard.
Getting that out of my system.
Whenever you're ready to talk, I'm trying to gather up people, but I think you're needed in medical.
Are you okay?
Mm. Mm. I need to get to my post.
Where is that?
It's in my room with my operating table.
Go ahead.
Never mind.
Because you can't. Fuck you, Don.
Are we in a pause?
We are.
Yes.
The moment you stepped away.
Explains a hell of a lot. I was so confused.
Yeah, I can see it. Dude, I just want to get this over with. I want to have some fucking time to relax before I have to go to bed. Oh
Nope,
my god.
no.
Oh, there it is. Now I see it.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, but they're gonna be going to the thing, and we need everyone to be there, and I'm just gonna fucking.
I mean,
Cairo's not part of it, I'm pretty sure.
Cairo wants to be a part of it.
Oh, fuck you. I said no.
She wants to be there for the meeting. So that she can give you all...
We could talk together.
We could talk on Tuesday.
Maybe I'll just...
Tuesday?
Maybe I'll just ignore it. You know? Maybe I'll look in there to make sure there's medics actually doing their jobs and people aren't just slowly bleeding to death, and then I'll walk away. You're doubting the fact that medics are
We're
in
nowhere
there.
near the situation, and we're going the opposite direction. Why do we need to abide by it?
Fuck this. I'm
Why
going to the
not?
security room.
Yeah,
Meet me
fuck
in the
this.
security
If you
room.
see Cowboy in there or Wrench, bring him to the fucking meeting room.
Security room?
Fuck. No meeting.
Meeting room? Okay,
Meeting room. If I said security room, I would have said security room. If I wanted the meeting room, I would have. Why did you say that?
It's a death roll. getting close to wrapping up for the day, but I'm waiting with our peoples. Wait. Trying to enter the room where the pulse is happening.
Howdy.
Help. Leo, you
Wait, hold on. Help her.
Yeah, we got lots of different people here. I need to see you next. Come on.
What are you saying when you say your
What's wrong with you?
What are you doing?
Don't be nice.
Hey, boss.
Cairo, don't believe
She's like laying on her side like this. You see there's
Anything that looks like it's killing her?
Worse
You
where?
see that there looks like some pretty bad wounds that are patched pretty shittily on her
You
shoulder.
see
And
a large gash. Yeah.
That better hold.
Large gash over.
Cairo's got
Oh,
her.
you're
Cairo's got
looking
her.
over.
I got her.
Oh, it's you. Hi.
You got me too many times. It's your turn.
Give him a second.
There's a large gash. There are places on their head where there are huge bumps where these pipes burst out of the wall and south. And there's cuts and wounds, scrapes, bullet grazes, everything under the sun. Just about.
He's dying.
Rolling for medical.
Listen, read the same collab. That's how I work.
I'm gonna let them do their roll numbers first.
Too late in your time with a 4 plus your modifiers.
Give me 1 second.
You begin quickly as you try to patch her up to the best of your ability. Your vision slightly stumbles in its grasp, but with that, a 7, you are able to patch her up.
How many crits do you have, Leo? That was just the one.
Blaze, as you do look over Leo.
Pause.
Please.
With a 2, something here, Cairo, either it wasn't fast enough, South laid here for too long without somebody attending to them.
I thought it was me.
It could even just be that you're a bit distracted from your long week that led up to today. But whatever it is, the blood loss, the injuries, they catch up with you, South. You have a moment of calm, and these thoughts from today rush in. Thoughts of the painters, of what they are, if they're human, if what you did was right, if that was breaking your creed, killing those. Or maybe those people in the tube. Was it your hand that killed them? Is it okay that it was an accident and you were just trying to free them? If you killed them, do you deserve to live? How many death rolls have you had, South?
1. The freebie.
Alright. Roll. As the anxiety washes over you, there is a moment of calm that comes almost out of nowhere. It washes over you. You think of your old life and that honestly you feel a little lucky to have escaped it. Everything that was bad, maybe it was butterfly effect that got you to the hollow. To meet the people you did, to meet people like Maddie. You think of her here in these final moments. The contrast of flesh and steel the complications of her past versus what she knows of herself now. But through all of that, you still accepted her more than anyone else. You've brought her in, you treated her like family, and maybe in some ways, you cared. You think of your job. That if you die doing your duty. Following the instructions. You completed the mission, even if you fall away here on this bed. That you've accomplished everything you could from then to now. Blackness starts to fill those memories. Your grip on things slip away. And with an extremely unlucky natural 20, Cairo, you start a transfusion, you patch the holes, you put pressure on their chest, start compressions, their heart begins again, and south, you shoot back to consciousness.
As you see a very visible injury around his neck. There are finger marks around his throat.
Down, sister.
Clean up.
Strangled, but as
that hurt.
you go touch it, you
Stay in the
are
med bay
taken
today,
back as you are
and I'm
shot
going to demand a
instead.
Mexican techie come see you to fix that damn arm.
I'm ready.
Step away from the door. It's not open for you yet.
You don't have to do it now. Let her rest a little. She's done a lot.
I know.
Cowboy.
I'll be right back.
I know what she didn't say.
Cyrus wants you in the meeting room.
Everything else has been rolled for.
I heard he was looking for you earlier. We have
I
things to
guess
do with
it's
here
that.
and now, though.
Okay.
I know.
Do you know how long you're in there for?
I don't think it's the doors.
It isn't as comfortable as being
I got
here.
zapped by electricity.
It's a miracle, right? Breathe. This is my I know. Just gonna put some ointment on for the
Would you like me to screen you or her?
I don't have an answer for you on that.
Begin to apply this when the static begins to burst through your arm, but you are able to get it off.
Let's get the blood off her.
You feel a very biting pain around your throat as if it rips around you again, but you fight through it as rolling.
What strangers?
I remember Strange.
You will not move from this bed for a day.
His little going across his face. You think you
I won't argue with that.
but you don't feel a backlash. With a 5 scraping by with a +1, a 6, you will be able to catch him.
Do you want to keep arguing with that after feeling that?
Sovereign explanation.
Again, I won't argue.
Oh, I misheard. A lot of voices.
Please lay down. Actually, you know what? Come on.
Apologies, sister.
Thank you. You're...
It's all in your head.
You did what?
No.
I'm alive.
He's a special.
Stay away from that door.
He's fucking hilarious, bro.
It's not where any of you belong yet.
Very funny. Right, yeah, it's funny, right?
I still have some debts to pay.
So, I guess it's something normal anyway.
You also have a conversation to take up with me.
Of course.
I didn't realize.
At another time.
So now all of
Everyone needs to
my
talk to me.
beautiful face look like this. Right? You look gay. dark side. See again, I get bullied.
Has everyone been seen to?
This is like one of the few people who's and even then, barely. Yes, Xandra and Leo have been seen to. Believe Ame's been seen to by Cowboy and the successful by you. Should be
Yes.
everybody.
I saw to Ame. Has been seen to.
So
I've been seen to. I'm going to demand a Meki and a Techie to come through the med bay while she's resting to fix her arm.
Yes.
Other than that, Cairo,
We're all friendly here.
we just have something to go talk about.
I have many things, many conversations to do, but Cyrus is currently waiting, so along with like 3 other people.
I'll be stepping out for the rest of tonight. You guys are free to hang out and keep social going if you'd like. Please don't do anything that requires DM rolls. Have a good time hanging out. We may do a makeup social social sometime. but we'll see.
Sex.
Good night, Remy.
Get out of here.
Not around the kid, you fuck.
I have blood on my hand.
Is Gary in there?
Insert excuse here.
Is Gary in there?
Yes, I told them. Everyone's been seen to, stabilized. They're gonna be on their way or something.
Okay, well, I got up for nothing.
Do you guys have a wrench already, or do I need to hunt them down too?
He's in the room. We found Cairo.
I just filled up my car with like a full tank of gas too.
I siphoned it.
Where's Cowboy?
They're on the way. I told them to come up here.
Have your head.
I'm gonna go check on the ones in medical then. I'll be back in a little.
No! No!
I could have told him what was wrong in medical.
No!
Actually,
Ezra,
you know
I
what?
don't think I've ever seen you this angry.
Just have the whole thing.
Is that alcohol?
It's alcohol.
I thought you were about to say you were just gonna fucking go with them, and I would have killed everybody in this room.
Yeah, I'm staying here. This is where I have alcohol stash. Who else needs a...
There it is.
You're too young.
What?
Don't give them any! Oh my god.
You are right, I'm not of drinking age, I think.
Oh, give that back then.
They're prepubescent age.
Give that back.
Their brains are gonna melt.
I
Give
already
that-
drink on the regular.
Give
Can't
that
stop me
back. I demand you give it back.
Oh my
I wouldn't
God.
use that word.
Hold on.
I am as.
Please tell me Wrench is right behind you.
He just went the other way. Why?
Upstairs. Do you need him too?
I'm gonna throw this bottle. I'm gonna throw this
Give me the bottle, I need it.
I can't.
No, it's mine. You gave it to me.
It's my bottle I'm letting you have.
I don't give a shit.
This is worse than the fucking cult!
It's so bad, a metaphorical dog just went.
Can I have another one?
Dimensional?
No. Shouldn't have had that one.
Metaphorical fourth dimensional dog.
Oh, I see.
I'm grabbing it. He just found me.
You want me to send him a text?
Yes, just tell him to come back. Tell him to come back. Just tell him to come back, please.
A text to Wrench from Cowboy. They want you to come back.
I'm gonna be pissed if I ask him to be a part of this team and he fucking says no.
I don't think so. I don't think so, Cyrus. It would be really
snap
funny
your neck.
if all of us said no.
Then I'll just jump out
I
the
was in the
window
middle
and
of
shit
that.
myself.
You want
Like
some?
half of it left.
You have drank half of a bottle in one go. Let
And?
it hit you first.
You should give me that.
Don't fucking no. What is wrong with you? Stop. You're underage.
Put it down.
And I drank the whole bottle.
They're gonna
and
steal
then
it.
laid down.
Put it down.
I would never do that.
Then give it to me.
As your direct superior, I order you to give me that bottle.
Direct superior. You're.
Yeah. You're in security, aren't you?
As the overhead.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Give me the bottle.
You. This is a new security rule. This is a new security rule.
Where's the cap?
If they are
Where's the
ever
damn
seen
lid?
with alcohol, you are to smack it out of their hand.
What do you? I can't fucking drink now.
I just have straight rubbing alcohol, so.
You
All right.
are underage.
As
And?
the second, here you. You missed
That
it.
was.
Here, take it.
I'm gonna pull out the gun. I'm gonna. This thing? This room's about to collapse, Scary.
I'll stand over there. Shoot me.
There's literally.
Stand right
There's
against the
rockets in it.
I'll stand over there. Shoot me.
All right, line up. Come on, Gary. Come on. You said
God,
you
I'm
said you'd do
feeling
it.
the effects already. Oh fuck! That's why I drink half
No,
of
stand
it.
against the window.
Fuck.
Do you really want to shoot me?
You can do it if you want to.
Alright, I'm 2 bottles down. Now I'm buzzed.
That was a half a bottle
Like,
left.
my
I'm
foot's
a bottle and a half
gone!
in, and now I'm buzzed.
Why are we all getting drunk?
Because we've been
Cairo.
for 10 goddamn minutes!
I have a lot of.
We had to deal with
What are you
medical
doing?
emergencies.
There's no more in there.
Excuses.
I only had
Yes,
4 bottles in there.
However, now we're waiting on Wrench. When the 2 medics that could have told him what is going on are right here. I would have been so pissed. if he
I've
was right
already
behind me.
drunk like 50 million times.
No.
You know what? You know what? No.
What?
This is fine. He's already aware of the situation. Kind of.
Kind of, yeah, actually.
Your voice mod's on, and you're not wearing a mask.
Need to clear your
The
throat.
fuck is a
Cairo.
voice mod?
I told them before
fuck?
covertly, and they didn't listen.
There
Now
you
they
go.
get fourth wall break.
Fair enough.
You didn't do a good enough job
Alright,
telling
listen
me.
up.
I'm listening.
I talked to Chase this morning about setting up a team to specialize in dealing with the cult situation we have going on in the district. He said yes, under the condition that me and Cairo do it together.
Then you understand you're going to be butting heads a lot.
We talked.
I assume that's what the... We talked. Oh.
We did.
He didn't stab me.
Believe it or not, I can be in a room with them without killing them.
No, I know. I just thought you would disagree on some things.
No.
Huh. Okay. Shoot. I'm listening.
So far, this is the group I've got put together. I'll preface this now, if you don't want to be a part of it, you know where the door is.
Ezra, do you need someone to help you to the door?
Do you need help to have my foot in your ass?
It's broken. We can't do that.
I have 2 of them. One of
Your
them
ass
is
or their
broken.
foot? I'm not even gonna... Anyways.
Stay on topic.
Both.
Again. There's the door. This is not just going, killing tigers, la-di-da, fucking day. This is people that get ripped to shreds and are still fucking alive. Type shit. People that don't feel... are at least slowed by pain when you shoot them. It is quite literally hell in a handbasket.
Cairo.
Hmm.
I just need one question answered that'll solidify my decision. They derive joy from violence and pain, right?
As they are now, yes.
And unless you tell me otherwise, everyone I come across is not a person. They're a monster.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I'll do what I must to monsters.
The reason why I wanted to be present for this is I need to make sure you're all aware of the extent of what you're getting into. Some of you have fought the cults and seen what they are. Some of you have seen their higher-ups, but I need to make sure you're aware of the risks. Most of the basic cultists, the ones that swarm en masse, are very easy to deal with, but basically non-existent mentally. Then there are those who have received blessings from the priests. They're special. They have some sort of otherworldly traits. They're going to be a bit more difficult to handle. Above that are the people who were like me, who are in the process of becoming a priest or priestess. They have received blessings, and they have received training from one or multiple of the priests, but they have not received the full support of the priesthood. There are currently, from my knowledge, only 3 priests. Luckily, that didn't change from when I was with them before. Priest Xavier is the one that will be your focus and target, and I'll be trying
He's
to
the
get
first one we're
information.
going for.
I'll be trying my best to get information about his whereabouts, his movements, so that you have targets. After him, Deus is another priest who I'm hoping to try and save. But his flock does not need to be saved. That is my time limit in necessity.
Fuck. I'm losing my legs.
And Tempest is the one that I have done the most work with, and they're the closest to rehabilitated out of all of them, along with her flock. Until I have concrete destinations on where you'll attack, start searches in the southern zones of the district. See if you can figure out if they're moving around in there. Tempest is currently in the northeast of the district. So,
obviously this doesn't take precedent over all the other shit you have to do, but it is also very important that we get as much information as we can where they're moving to, where they're stationed out at, places and such. I'll be spending the majority of my time looking into it.
large spikes in missing person reports is going to be something that'll help you find them. They take people alive 90% of the time. And that means they also have to congregate them into a single area.
No. Fuck off.
I took it.
Oh, okay.
There's one more
No,
person
good.
that needs to be kept track of.
No, it's not.
The High Priest of the cult takes many forms and shapes, can hide himself easily.
Yeah.
He's larger than you.
Is the door locked?
No. He's larger than you in size and stature. He coats himself
My
in.
husband was larger than me.
He coats himself in garbs, armor, vestments, and wears a large helm-like mask, adorned with large red horns, that of a stag, and many, many eyes. If you see him, you need to run away. You do not attack him or fight him or try. Until the cult is weakened, he fights with the full strength of every single crazed maniac that is a part of it. And you are not winning a fight 1,000,000 to 1.
The power of belief. Okay.
Sorry. I wanted to ask for one-time permission to go into the med bay to see Southpaw.
Think of it as a red carpet. You may enter through the door near the gym. You may walk on the carpet that will stretch directly to the side of their bed. If you step off the carpet, you're breaking rules.
Okay, thank
you. If you reach your arms out from the carpet, you're breaking rules. Don't touch containers, don't touch cabinets. You can go to their bed.
Okay, is that it? I was already down before the plan was laid out.
I had my one question answered.
Without the fine details, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any more questions or anything, you can ask me on Tuesday.
Yes.
I was thinking this is about
You're all as caught up as I want you to be before you try and attack
Something
this.
to keep in mind as well, actually. They keep people alive, they bring in people alive. At a certain point, it is a judgment call that you'll have to make for mercy killings. Some people will be too far gone.
Above all else in the field, never let any of you be taken. Ever.
I refuse.
Just by experience, it's not fun.
Stop pointing that thing at me.
That's the bottom of that sheet, you're fine.
I'm down.
I know.
I wish you all luck.
Go over more plans
Yeah, I'm
later.
just going to tell them no.
I'm gonna go find a guy with brown hair and a white streak to make out with.
Alright.
Wait, what? Huh? What?
Perfect timing.
Yeah, I had to make sure things were okay and people were sated. What's this about now? Bring me up to speed.
If you two want, you can make yourselves scarce. It's just gonna be reiterating.
Okay. Huh. I
A lot of people I like are in the room.
Yeah, not me. I get it.
No, that'll be one less person
Nope.
that I like in the room.
Well, I have plans.
Let's jump to the chase. I want to go to bed at some point soon.
Fair.
I was actually gonna go out for burgers a little later if you wanted to come along. That's an open invitation.
Sure.
All of you.
Oh.
We'll see.
You better. I'll bring you one back.
If I'm still here, yeah.
I talked to Chase this morning. You probably heard some of it. About starting a team to deal with the cult.
That's a tall order.
Well, it's going to take a long time.
A lot of cultists.
I expect it to.
Alright.
He gave me permission, just so long as I worked with Cairo on it. Talked, and we're in agreement on a lot of things, surprisingly.
Right.
The three that were just here were my pick for the team, and I asked them if they wanted to join. They all said yes. You're my next pick. As if you want to deal with that shit again.
Can I ask your reasons?
You're one of the few people here I trust.
Outside of that?
I know you can make hard calls. And I know you have will strong enough where you won't get hung up on some of the shit in there.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Wrench was part of the team that helped reclaim the Merciful Heart.
He was also a part of the team that came and got me.
Yeah.
I'd say outside of Cairo, I'd probably be one of the ones more exposed to the difficulties the cult has provided us.
I don't need to give you all the same warnings that I gave to the others. You've seen firsthand the structure of the cult, the members. You've met one of the priests. Two of them, actually, I think. And I've told you before the description of the High Priest, and given you the warnings to avoid him. What matters is that I am doing my work on my end of the world to try and convert members of the cult away from the twisted belief system that they're forced into. Pacifying them.
That's a light way of putting it.
Cyrus's team will be going from the other end. Working together will be weakening the cult steadily from both sides. Full-blown slaughter, faith conversion. The first target will be Priest Xavier, the one that captured him.
So, We weaken the cult's forces from the outside, however many we can claim with the bullets or blade, while you, with your position, infiltrate the cults, and while we cause strife on the outside, you rally them around a cause.
Precisely.
Different than the ones currently set in the cult.
Priest Tempest and her flock are my current focus, but as time goes on, I'll be trying to get Priest Dias to also see my point of view, my faith. His flock may not be as easy to convert, and may actually be something you all go after, but that will be after Priest Xavier has been dealt with. While working with Tempest, I'll try and get information from her, figure out where Xavier is moving, where his flock is originating, so that you have strike targets. Outside of when I can get that information, looking into missing person reports en masse can help narrow down where people are being taken away from. It's going to be hard to tell if you've run into Dias's cult flock or Xavier's until I can get a full confirmation of what general vicinity of the district they're in. But currently, I know that Tempest and her flock are in the northeast. It's where we've been staying and moving and operating. I'm also aware that several months ago the High Priest was apparently spotted in the Backlines, which is also in the northeast. However, he could be anywhere now.
I think we can worry about whoever comes next after we've dealt with whoever's haunting Cyrus. If we're going to form together any form of team, we need cohesion and trust among us. And that also requires all of us to be of stable mind.
I've been making steady progress in my preparations. I've been able to take at least 3 people into my mindscape.
Right.
I am still expanding that number, trying to aim for at least 5. From there, I need to prepare a ritual to link a bridge. That'll be the more tricky part. But as soon as I have that prepared, we can send people in to try and remove the specter.
Who else is part of this team then?
Morte, Cowboy, and Dia.
Are they all aware of the activities of the cult and what they'll have to do to extinguish them?
Just told them moments ago.
I gave them every warning I could think of, past describing the intricate ways that they have done horrid things to others. I can only prepare them so much by just warnings and precautions until they are actively there fighting against them, they won't know for sure. Some of them, I think, have fought the cult before, but they'll be walking into situations as bad, if not worse, than what the Merciful Heart was.
Hmm.
I'm telling you right now, Wrench, whether or not you decide to help or not, or you okay the team or not, I'm still going to be looking into this. I'm still going to gather as much information as I can. They've been around for far too fucking long. If you're concerned of my mental state, I don't think that's ever going to be 100%.
So long as this doesn't distract our focus away from the tigers.
I already explained to the others that their job, doing whatever they're supposed to be doing here, takes precedent.
Good. Alright.
I'll continue doing my work with Tempest during my off time, trying to get information from them. Once I have a location, the team can mobilize. Until then, they can continue doing everything they were supposed to.
I don't plan on doing any of the out of colors bullshit. If we take down the cults, we do it as whisperers.
You can wear whatever the fuck you want, I don't care.
Goes for everyone then.
Goes for everyone. You can dress up in rainbows and wear a unicorn hat if you want.
I think the only thing you're not allowed to wear is one of these. Am I allowed to make jokes
That
like
probably
that?
wouldn't be best. You might get stabbed.
Okay.
I'll clean outfit more than
Not even a threat. You just might get confused.
Alright. I'll join along for now and see how things progress.
I have 2 more people to try and find and talk to.
In the meantime,
Okay. So, time crunch. We need to finish converting Tempest and her flock, and then I need to start fighting. I need my armor finished. Tempest, why do you take so long to build armor?
By the time I get there, you'll already have been in it, stolen my keys.
bring your guns to me.
I'll need some fucking time out of here.
Okay. How many people who I needed to talk to have left?
Now he's just throwing plushies at you. Hey, boss.
We have an accord.
About to head out for burgers.
See what I have to do?
Okay.
You want to come with?
Yeah,
Have you had a good burger before?
I've had
Yeah, go
burgers
ahead.
before. I don't know what counts as a good one.
Okay, I'm not.
The one you like.
I mean, if you want to just do something easy and not so complicated, you can just get like a cheeseburger or something.
Cheeseburger.
It's just
Do
ground
you like
beef
tomato?
cheese.
I've never had.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you a deluxe burger. That's the one that comes with like lettuce, onions, pickles, tomatoes, all that.
I will try it.
See what you like and what you don't like about it. I won't get it with bacon, because I don't like bacon on my burgers.
Worst comes to worst, just pick it off.
Sure. I will not be coming with you. I need to talk to people.
Find some time for yourself.
Yes, I know.
Not your family. Neither one. You. Doing what you want to do.
Right.
Yes, things are dire right now. But if we don't take care of ourselves, how can we be expected to take care of others? Someone said that to me once. Wonder who she was.
It's true.
I do wonder. That is crazy. Crazy. Please, please.
Goodness.
Man, you really want to get beat up today, don't you?
Oh, believe me, it's a lot.
You're following me.
You have no idea.
You're following me.
I'm
All
already
right.
beat up. Honestly, it hurts so much. There's so many parts.
What? I'll strap him down. I will strap him down to one of the beds.
You had to be
Bye.
shut down.
Cairo, why did we use the sturgeon room? The conversation room? Why did we already go to the medical office or area?
It's closer for... What do you need?
Alright, fair enough.
Is it a private conversation? I remember you
Not-
saying you needed to speak with him.
Not entirely, but I'm not sure you'll like the topic.
I mean, he's the one who stuck the plunger into my chest, so...
I'm the one who owned the plunger.
More on this later, then. I don't concern myself with it now. I trust you. Both.
That's fucking misplaced trust in me. Down that much.
He has some right to believe in you. As I have to.
Just had a nice joyride there. A really nice drive. The road just got repaved.
So,
If I remember right.
I need to check in.
not looking for you
Dire things.
to move heaven and earth to prove that what was used to keep you alive was worth it. You're a whisper, you're a member of our family.
Take care of yourself, French.
However, I want you to know that I have allowed other people, other very good, very close, very beloved, very strong people, die before you. I'm not asking you to give up on who you are in exchange for what has been given to you. I have a very simple requirement to prove that, well, not to prove. Your actions as a whisperer to help fight the tigers and anything else, keep everyone safe, and as a medic to keep others alive, that will be proof enough that you are worthy of staying alive. What I need in return for what has been given is something more spiritual. How much do you know about religion?
That isn't as much as I know about cybernetics.
Okay, that means you're not a very religious person, which means I don't have to convert you from a faith, I have to sell you on one. A life given back to you will be a life spent in sharing. I am the acting champion and high priestess of the god Seraphel, a god focused on life and choice. The only request he makes of his believers, his faithful and followers, is that they live their life to whatever degree they wish to. They experience the full breadth of their free will, and every so often they sit down in prayer and they share those experiences with him. Sharing with him joy, sorrow, laughter, crying, pain, the whole set of emotions, the whole breadth of life. It's not a tall order, but it is a devotion. They practice ritual, silent or outspoken. I ask that with the life you have been given, that you share it with Zeraphel in exchange for what I have given you. There are others within the Whisperers who also share their experiences with Seraphel. So it is not an unknown religion.
I believe that may be doable.
Then follow my lead. Your right hand and your left hand. The left hand is placed on top. It's stacked. It's something I think one of my siblings explained. In stage theater, the left is associated with dark, evil thoughts, negative emotions and beings, and the right is positive. Even though there's a lot of negative things in life, there's also a lot of positive things. You have to keep them both together. But the good helps support the bad, so that you don't get lost in the worst parts of existence. You may not hear responses, you may not feel responses in your faith. That's part of what it is. But take time each day. Repeat the sign. You don't have to speak out loud. I had to teach that to Daya quite early. Just share. He will listen. He will hear. You will be a window into the real world, so that he is not trapped in his small box. That's all I need from you.
Understood. I suppose one more thing, if you have the time anyway. I do understand that this is all you're asking of me, but as you said, I do owe you my life. So if you are ever in need of a knight, in any case, a monster slain and objective completed, I will take up your role as the knight.
I accept that, and I'll keep it in mind.
I do respect you almost as much as I respect Chase. And I do not have any doubt of trust in anything you say. So.
Never flick my mask again.
Understood.
welcome to the faith. Keep it safe. And live your
I
life.
will.
Now I need to go talk to Southpaw about something, and they probably are going to be angry. Actually, no, they were nearly dead, so they might not be as angry.
Don't have the energy to.
Man. I could have definitely said that was probably one of the best teams. Cairo.
I can wait if you'd rather this instead of our conversation. This is a joke. I'm making a joke. I don't know if it came off as that. I'm kind of tired.
Oh, aren't we all? No, we're just talking over semantics. Had a good team. Luckily didn't die. That sort of talk. You know, having 3 medics on a team can kind of aid the situation.
Yeah.
It's technically 4, right?
It was 4. It was 4 medics.
Yeah,
Ame, Zandra, Leo, and I.
That's great. It's gonna make things difficult for us come next Friday when the 4 of you are exhausted, but we'll manage.
Should I go?
You're fine. Well, I'm not the one who gets to decide that. Southpaw is the one who asked me to have this conversation.
You said you were going to talk to Zandra?
No, but I can leave if you want to have a talk with her.
This will probably just be a minute.
Okay.
Thank you, Maddie.
Good, they remembered the red carpet.
She's very to the point.
Good. I was hoping they would. It was funny to watch them walk away.
Oh, you and having your fun.
I try to, while I'm still cognitive functioning as me. So, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, goodness.
Okay, I'll wait. Waiting all day. Simba.
What the heck?
What? Killed them. killed them. No one will know. Who's still in there? How many of them are just in the spawn packs? Spawn packs. Packs. Boxing. Got a whole lot of money, many boxing.
I am back. I need to get a new cord.
Welcome back. It's a good idea.
Probably a good idea. What is up with my tracking? Oh, that's unfortunate. Just gonna go. No full body then for this. Yeah, it's an unfortunate day. goodness, this doesn't want to work at all the way I want it to. Is it still parenting to the leg? Oh my goodness, it is. I'm stuck to the wall now. Fuck me.
There you go.
Oh well, I'll just be like this.
That's fine. You're under the blankets.
It's fine. Under the blankets. Hi. So, talks.
You wanted to talk to me.
Yes. I wish I was to say that. It was definitely a talk that I definitely want much more when I'm active, but. A more complicated talk. The way that you left the hollow.
Mm-hmm. Sadly.
With me being put in charge of the security over you. You know how much that hurt me.
I cannot tell you the circumstances that led to my departure because I don't remember them. I'm not sure if you've noticed. It's something that if I had more cognitive function, I would have informed you of. There are times where I get distracted. A fog encompasses my mind. And I'm not me entirely, or at least I'm not the current me. From what I've slowly pieced together, my own memories overlap. I can't tell you the amount of times I've sat on a bed, a corner of it, looking at someone who is injured, talking to them. Yet, I see every time I've done it all at once, all at the same time, experiencing the same feelings, the same pains and sufferings, hearing and smelling and feeling everything all at once, all over again, from all times, including right now. It gets overwhelming. I get lost in my past self. Things don't make sense. People don't look like people I know, yet they look like people I used to know. Mistake people for who they aren't. Usually when I get overwhelmed like that, I start running on autopilot. I just start moving, acting, going through motions, things I've practiced and rehearsed, things I'm used to doing, and I had already set in my mind that I was going to go visit Tempest and her people to continue working with them, and I had planned it already. I just everything got foggy. The next thing I knew, I was.
As it does.
The next thing I knew, I was there with them. My phone was going off like crazy because Chase was calling me. And then I saw messages and the news he gave me, the request, and I had all of a few hours after that moment when he called before I was lost in my fog again and I had no idea what was going on. Just that at some point I was going home because I wasn't yet there, and eventually I showed up. And I only remember showing up because Daya shook me out of my fog again as I walked toward my room. I didn't even know what I was doing. It was never intentional to make your job of keeping me safe hard. I understand that you may have been concerned to a great deal when I was gone. And I can't promise I won't do that again. I don't know enough about my condition. Only person who knows more about it than me is Cowboy, and that's because he made me go through therapy once. And I terrified the therapist. It's difficult. It's difficult to exist. If that's, oh my god. That's enough answer for that question. Do you have more?
It's more than enough.
The only things I can tell you for keeping track is that I tend to lose focus.
And I can tell you that you're telling the truth. When I was able to see you upon the medical bed, trying to be able to treat you, the way that you acted, the way you moved, the way that you responded, it's definitely all that I took a note of. I just needed that confirmation. I didn't know.
I barely knew about it. With the information I have now, I think I've had this condition for over a year and a half. Yet only within the past few months have people started to take real notice that it's occurring. That I'm not being myself all the time. And at some point in my life, I think I will stop being myself forever.
Everyone changes. Whether they like it or not.
As I am now, the person I was in the past, the person I am for the Whisperers are different people. I've kept them as stark separations. Yet I think that has caused these fogs to be harsher. At some point, I need to break down the wall between them and just become whoever the amalgamation of both sides of myself is.
It's the healthy way. I wish I could easily do it myself. I had an event where I transpired with the same type of condition, except it's much more active, switching much more often, depending on the situation. I wish that I could take control of myself, but it's something that's out of my hands. The burns have made it where I cannot really control my emotions in a certain way. It'll be a steep hill, but I believe we can make it through.
I'm surprised. I expected a lot more people to be a lot more aggressive with the conversations they were looking for with me after what happened.
If it was the moment where you cleaned and got back and I was still around, it would have definitely been more aggressive.
When did that happen?
Remember, you came into the medical hall, swollen, drawn in hand. I told you to clean up.
I wonder if that's why I was walking to my room then, when Daya snapped me out of it.
If it was anyone that I knew, it was Daya. So I'm glad that she got to you. I understand. It's like the mission back, the one that we were on with the gases.
Yeah.
I wish I could have said that it was some unknown influence or something I'm unaware of. But that part that attacked is still me. That side of me was fully cognizant during that moment. It was either me running and hiding or survival of the fittest. There was no in between. I understand. Now that we know this, we can work on it.
You send me back to therapy, I think our therapist will quit, so...
I can work with you. Not exactly as a therapist, but my specialty was triage. I know how to read people, get people to the right bed, to the right treatment.
You would have been great, Merciful.
Breathe.
I think it's time that we both go to rest.
Indeed.
Good night.
You have a good night.